Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. And today we've got some boxes from CGC, so let's take a look. Alright, so we got these boxes back from CGC. Now, these are the last of the submissions I made to CGC before the 2021 price increase, which was the first price increase we've seen in the last year. So these were sent in on April 6th of 2021. I'm sorry, April 12th. April 12th, 2021, and then it took them until May 24th to receive them. So it was like 6 or 7 weeks before they received them into their system. Or 37 days is exactly what it took as I'm looking at my calculate tracking sheet. Then sat there in process for a good period of time until it shipped finally. Shipped 367 days after I shipped them to them. So over a year. So let's take a look and see what we got waiting for a year. So let me go ahead and bring in our little our little window cam, show us so you guys can see the boxes. All right, we'll go ahead and these were two different. They got broke up into two different submissions because of something to do. I think it was age or something or value or something. There was some reason why it ended up going in two different submissions. But anyway, so our first one here. This is just a little two booker. We'll get this in here. So you see just some basic bubble wrap inside the box. These are good for shipping back out. Alright, let's take our first one off. Cardboard. Okay, so this is Detective Comics 286 from 1960. So Silver Age Detective Comics. Here we go. We have the original Batwoman on the cover. Not a key in any way. It just simply says that Batwoman appearance and a Martian Manhunter backup story. So not a key and any search manager. Just an older book. I thought it looked good. Thought we'd go ahead and get cleaned up. Was hoping we'd get back a 5.5 to a 6 on it. If some staining could get cleaned up. There's some staining in the word bubble here. Was hoping that could get cleaned up. Otherwise, we didn't have a crease, but we do have some other wear along the top edge. And the back bottom especially has a chunk missing, and the top on the back there. Anyway, so where we are, we ended up with a 4.5. Cream to off-white pages. That stain didn't come out from the cleaner presser. These were not done at CGC. These books, by the way, I'm saying these took a year. These were pressed by an independent presser who I no longer use. Clean and pressed, supposedly. Anyways, so there you are. 4.5. I don't know what we'll do with the book. It'll sit in my PC for a while. I like Batman. Nothing special about it, but just a fun book. All right. All right. Next book up. I got covered the wrong side. Well, we'll go. Adventures. Adventure Comics Superboy. This is a key book. This is the first appearance of Beast Boy, Duplicate Boy, Evo Lad, Life Lass, and Gas Girl. Now, I bought this book off of Flip Mode Comics. They said it was a 9.85 to 9.0 all day long as it sat. Well, I had it pressed, and we got a 7.5. So it definitely not the 8590 that they thought it would be or were claiming it was. And I mean, there's some, again, this comes down to the front cover is pretty good. There's a lot of, I mean, along the spine, there's a lot of impressions that maybe could be pressed out with a better presser than the one I sent it to. But there's also a fair amount of dirt that definitely didn't get cleaned. Again, I don't use this presser anymore. I'm not going to say his name because I don't need to call him out. But, you know, there's a reason I don't use him anymore. His work was inconsistent. All right, let's take a look at the big box. All right, I like it when you get these bigger ones. They get you these boxes, and they use these really thick walls to protect the books inside here. They put dividers every two. They put these cardboard dividers in here every two books. They filled the gap with big bubble wrap. I mean, I'll give it to this. CGC, I'm not thrilled when they send like 2 to 3 books because those small boxes, a little bit, they use just a little bit of wrap. I've never actually had more than one broken, but it just seems like there's more of a chance with a corner strike on it. Whereas these boxes, they do a really good job. I will tell you that. All right, let's see what we got here. So this book here, okay, this is Detective Comics issue 500. So this is just an anniversary issue. Proudly invites you to the 500th anniversary of celebration of Detective Comics. And it came back a 9.2. That's cool. Nice wraparound cover. Look at the back there. We got Dead Man in there. All this other stuff. And so it just says anniversary issue. Batman and Dead Man team up with this wraparound. So cool. So a nice thick book. March 1981. Cool. All right. For the PC. Next up. I'm not going to play hide this grade game. I don't care. It's not. Detective Comics 532. Okay, so this book is just a beautiful classic cover that people love. It is the Joker train cover. And look at that. We get it back in a 9.6. That's phenomenal. I can't remember if I think I picked this book up. Either I got it from a claim sale or I picked it up at an LCS that I visited in Utah. We'll picking my son up from school one time. It's a Joker appearance, Green Arrow backup story written by Joey Cavalieri and drummer. Yeah, so nothing special there. It's just a straight up cover. You got Gene Colan and Dick Giordano on the cover. Joker train. Look out. Awesome sauce there. 9.6. I'm ecstatic on that. Holy cow. All right, this has got to be an 80s book because I see a Parker Brothers Star Wars Return of the Jedi Death Star battle game on the back side of it from Parker Brothers. And this is, oh yeah, Marvel Tales issue 1. This is the first appearance of Peter Porker, the spectacular Spider-Ham. And it lists him as such on there. It also happens to be, for minor characters, first appearance of Captain America, Hulk Bunny, and the Goose Rider. Cool. I have a newsstand and a direct variant of this, and then this was another direct variant, and I have another one I just got the other day that's raw that I'm probably not going to send off to grade. I'll probably do something with that one different, but yeah, I'm well set up now. Multiple Mondays. Here I come with multiple copies there of Peter Porker. All right. Next up, another an Intellivision game. Lock and Chase. This one's got, there's some, look on the back side of this. I mean, this has just got a lot of dirt. And obviously, this is, as I'm looking at it from my side, I can see the grade. It's a 9.4. There we are, Detective Comics. This is 526. And so they're calling, so this was their Batman's 500th appearance. Now, it's really interesting to me that Detective Comics 27 was his first appearance, and that 1027 was his 1000th appearance. So how is it that 526 is his 500th appearance in Detective Comics? Shouldn't it have been 527? I don't know. Or did he make a cameo in 26? I don't know. Anyways, so we have Don Newton and Dick Giordano cover. We get a 5-4. Obviously, the bulk of that 5-4, I am assuming, is coming right there from that. Because that's just not, that obviously affects it. So it's definitely dirt and such on there. And some also down at the bottom end, down over here. So, other than that, yeah, this book looks pretty darn good. All right, there you are, 9.4. Happy with that. I honestly didn't expect that. Those were some books I picked up. I don't know, just some random pickups and stuff, and I did not expect more than a 9.0 out of them. So a 9.4 and a 9.6 and whatnot is good. Oh, this is disappointing. Avengers Annual number 10. So here we have the first appearance of Rogue and Madeline Pryor, Spider-Woman, X-Men, Carol Danvers, and newer brother of Evil Mutants appear. So, yeah, first appearance of Rogue and Madeline Pryor. This is like the world's busiest cover ever. And, yeah, 6.0. Oh, this back spine is pretty rough, yeah. I don't know if this is the one. I had a couple copies of this. I don't know if this is the one that was sitting in my wife's long boxes or not. It might be. This is kind of rough. And hers weren't all that great. But, alright, so there we go. 6.0 on that. Two more books. Alright, this one's a little better. Same book. There's a 7.5. Was the last one the same book too? No. Alright, so I mean, I know I got one of these off of, this one's got some color breaking spine ticks and stuff, and an edge tick there, there tick. Okay, well, that's definitely earned it. I remember thinking that I got one of these. I could have sworn it was supposed to be a high grade that I bought off of a claim sale, but I don't think either one of these are it. Maybe it's the third one that's off at CBCS. Oh yeah, this one's definitely not. Holy cow. This one's also got the chip up here as well as color breakings. This was funny is this one, the 7.5, has more really noticeable issues when I look at it as far as the color breaking issues and chips and whatnot. Whereas the 6.0, it has dirt on the backside, but it's really until you start really looking at the coloring, the coloring isn't bright. There's some color loss, and it kind of has a little bit of like a lot of rub, or and there's a little bit of a missed spine roll on it. But yeah, definitely a lot of color rub that's not great on it at the top there. What the it's like a drum. What's the difference? Solid. What the hell, CGC? What is that? How is it so different? It's like it's... Oh, because it's like this... Look at that, CGC. Anyone want to swap a label on a book? Well, if now we can do is we can go get ourselves a nice nine. I can go get a 9.0 label, or maybe I could, whatever, and we can put it in there. All we need is a new sticker because it's just a sticker, folks. Actually, I guess it isn't a sticker. All this time I've been claiming it's a sticker. It's actually a box on their thing. But, well, all right. Well, I guess that one's got to go back to be redone. Um, no wonder it sounded weird. It wasn't even done. It wasn't connected or sealed. It's just junk. 1-800 got junk. All right, let's put that back together there. And what a joke. Oh well, let me put it off to the side over here. All right, last book. We have, I'm disappointed, but looking at it, it stands out to me right away. I think in my mind, I was so excited to get this book. I got it for a really good price. I think I paid like 35 bucks for it, so I'm not mad, sad, anything else like that. Um, Seeing this, I remember thinking 992, but in my mind, since it's been there for a year, I kept thinking, oh, it's going to be a 94 or 96. It's going to be, it's a 90. There you go. The quote unquote credited by CGC first full appearance of Gambit. Well, we'll just simply agree that it's the first cover appearance of Gambit for sure. Anyways, it definitely has some issues. There's a bunch of color breaking spine ticks down the side here. And the top corner has some discoloration issues. Boom. Extends the backside too. But hey, that's still a book. People like this book. Still a nice book. All right, cool. Now on sale twice a month. All right, guys. What you think? That's a good little CGC boxing. I'm happy overall with the majority of the grades there. I'm very disappointed with this come apart slab, and wow, this is not usual, I will say, because usually you have to twist them at least a little bit to get them to torque apart. Actually, it looks like I might be able to. I don't see. It looks like maybe they just didn't even seal it right is all, because there's no broken tabs as I'm looking at this. It looks like maybe somebody just put it together and just didn't properly, whatever device they used to bring it down and press the two pieces together. I think that maybe it just didn't get the right pressure on it. Let me see, am I lined up? Well, maybe not. I don't hear it snapping together. And it just comes right apart. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, garbage. Well, we'll contact CGC and have them redo it, and I'll wait another flipping year for that to get done. Anyways, guys, until next time, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself, because, I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Oh, and by the way, if you need, if you're thinking about getting books pressed and you're looking for a presser, I have found one that I'm very happy with now. And matter of fact, he and I have partnered up to help fight cancer, and it's the Rogue Trader. You can find him at roguetraderutah.com, and if you do any get any pressing through his website and use the checkout code FATSTAX during your checkout, you're going to save 20% off your pressing. In addition, for every time that code is used, $10 is going to be donated to the C3 Comics Curing Cancer campaign with the American Cancer Society. I get nothing out of this, folks. This is just a partnership between he and I, giving you guys a chance to get a discount on pressing, including his already discounted bundles. So he sells pressing normally, at like $15 for a single book. We buy like a 11, the price is reduced per book. Well, you still get 20% off that reduced price. So you can get down to as low as like $10 a book for cleaning and pressing. So check him out, theroguetraderutah.com. Use the code FATSTAX, 20% off for you. $10 goes off to C3 Comics Curing Cancer, regardless of the size of your pressing order. Just every time that code is used. So check them out. And again, everyone, thanks for watching.